direct that the witness be sworn in.
Okay. I, Andrian Karicha Aruyaru, do solemnly swear that the evidence that I shall give before the Senate in respect of the matters before the Senate shall be the truth and the whole truth and nothing but the truth. So help me God.
Thank you. Mr. Witness, kindly introduce yourself for record purposes. What is your full name? What do you do for a living?
Mr. Speaker, sir, and the Honorable Senators, my names are Andrian Karicha Aruyaru.
Where do you come from?
Come in.
Where do you come from?
I am a member of Meru Cheke, therefore I come from Meru.
Come from Meru County?
Yes.
Are you conversant with what happens in Meru County?
Yes.
Current affairs in Meru County?
Yes.
You have alluded to the fact that you are a member of Ncheke Council of Elders.
Yes.
What position do you hold in the Council of Ncheke?
I am the chairman of 3 sub-counties, that is Tigania West, and Tigania East, and Tigania Central sub-counties.
Does that include where the Ncheke Shrine is?
Yes.
So that is your area?
Yeah, that is my area.
I am going to be very specific and short with your testimony. I want to refer you to the happenings of 14th of October 2022. Are you aware of anything that took place at Ncheru on 14th of October 2023?
Yes, I'm aware.
What happened there?
Ncheke members were called, and they were few, because not all of them were called to go and attend a tree planting ceremony. We went there. I was there briefly because I was committed, and when we were there, things turned to be different because we were not to plant trees, but it turned to be political rally, and many things happened there, which annoyed the Ncheke. What happened? There is an oath which was given to the leaders of the Meru Assembly, that is the MCAs, and that one annoyed us because that one is a shrine, and according to Meru traditions or the Ncheke traditions or regulations and rules, in a shrine you cannot administer any oath in that shrine.
Thank you. So you confirm that there was an oath administered at the Ncheke Shrine?
Yes, there was.
Who administered that oath?
There was a section of leaders. That is, we have one Murangiri, who is Secretary General of Ncheke in Meru, and there was even the chairman of the region, that is Mr. Kawira, and many others were there.
I want to refer you to the video marked as KMV7. Kindly, may we play that video? KMV7. Video KMV7. Mr. Speaker, we have just tested this video minutes ago.
Where's the sound?
The
Broadcast?
sound was perfect. I do not know what is happening. Minutes ago it was working. Mr. Speaker, sir, I seek your directions on this. This video has been tested minutes ago. The sound was perfect.
Broadcast, I don't know what seems to be the problem, or IT. Is this a video we can actually view? Council,
Yes.
could you send one of your colleagues upstairs to the broadcast to see if they can
Sure. One of
on
my
the video?
colleagues has gone up there.
Okay.
Perhaps we can then play KMV 17 as we wait for that video to be sorted. KMV 17.
Sound. IT, are we going to have a problem with all the videos?
That's where I'm pleased. Mr. Speaker, sir, I am inclined to register my dissatisfaction with the
Sorry,
technical
Council,
team.
are you in a position to move to maybe a different point as we wait for IT to handle the matter of the
This
videos?
witness, Mr. Speaker, sir, is only supposed to testify on what transpired on 14th of October, and the only piece of evidence that we rely on is those two videos. So then I will have no use for this witness if those videos are not effectively played.
Okay. IT or somebody from broadcast, can you have send somebody to give us an indication of what the problem is?
Mr. Speaker, sir,
Taongoza sisi kama Wameru. Kwa hivyo sasa tunataka hata tumetuangalia kama gava Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Ndio mtu inyang'ombe iteta kunyorujite naye kwa kenda Meru etambere ana vetu bara tukuthomithia bakara bwega irazima Meru egite atia igwatanire ngithira yari SMCA ibe ankwenda kuga twembunge Meru batu tukaenda sauti tukwena arua ankwenda kuga twembunge Meru batu tukaenda sauti imwe na tutongere twi munene wetu witwa mthi kontorenturi. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Ni untu inyang'ombe iteta kunyorujite naye kwa kenda Meru etambere ana vetu bara tukuthomithia bakara bwega irazima Meru egite atia watanire.
Sorry for that. We have to ensure that the videos we're playing are of quality so that we can be able to follow through. Yes, Council, you may now proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. May we then have the video replayed from the beginning?
Na antukwena arua ankwenda kuga twembunge Meru batu tukaenda sauti imwe na tutongere twi munene wetu witwa mthi kontorenturi. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Ni untu inyang'ombe iteta kunyorujite naye.
Kindly pause the video. Can you identify the person making the speech?
Yes, that is the Speaker of the Meru County Assembly.
What has he just said in that video?
He has said that they want a leader, and that leader will be Muteka Lentore, CS, and Grigasha. Yes.
Can we proceed with the video? Kindly play the video.
Kenda Meru etambere ana vetu bara tukuthomithia bakara bwega irazima Meru egite atia igwatanire ngithira yari SMCA ibe yabonde kaire ure kirwa njana ya korwa njuri ncheke tuendelia chapter yetu haraka MCA jeni puinde kamwe kamono kama kindo watokea ndo amata
Confirm that the speaker is inviting MCAs into the podium.
Yeah, he is inviting all the MCAs who are there or who are present.
Thank you. Let's proceed.
ari muntu muga ria mwisho ari utana burua kona utana aro mabonde akaranze ala ntomurume na akuame ntomurume akuama aitie urure ntomurume awande tana ntomurume ndekinyete ntomurume mongo arimo barawa ho kadhibu tana yobo barawa ko marua rete mko atotana renge woni kodhiria.
Thank you. Kindly pause. There is a story the elder is giving of a woman. What is he saying about that woman?
He is saying that there was a woman that is long ago who was circumcising men. And there came a time, after circumcising men for a long time, there came a time when he asked one of the men to bed so that she could sit on his back and circumcise men sitting on a man.
That story is meant to talk about a woman who oppresses men. Is that your understanding?
Yes.
Kindly let's proceed.
Narua toyete lai dori ereta kodari mana ba kenda baita korwa ndo baita korwa bate kere kweba bonono doriete kene goye nkawa okay ya kwedra ekonka bidha biandwa tore akorwa Meru okay ya kwedra ya wewe okethirwa watoto garutere watoke akodaimano tokawategerumi.
Can you explain, pause the video and explain what that elder has told the MCAs?
What he has told the MCAs is that if there is anybody who is going to go against what the elders will tell them to do, will be cast. And those are the ones which straight away makes that one an oath.
Thank you. Let us proceed with the video. There is a specific kindly pause. He says what does that mean in Kimeru?
It is an oath that you are taking.
The Meru word for oath is what? Muchetio.
Yes.
Is that what he has said?
Yes.
Kindly let us proceed.
Okay, ya kwedru oteta safari kwa takazana kwenda kuita tu kwa kidari mo uchoke nyuma. Na kuma na amba umehesabu nere Meru. Joni nekorie. Muga ina awe. Omieni etadira jambo dia to merie na mutano etadira jambo ni kenda to kombo njuri. Na imuye ndo morome. Na ka ya kuona ntwara ugabo kudhuka ibudhuki. Ate ata mantu. Tonto bo mantu jela to akrukia na arwe. Ija guita Meru okombone. Ija guita Meru tonto bo bwera mucheto menyomu. Kaninge karwembo kamwe.
Thank you. Can you pause the video? The elder is giving very specific threats on that curse that will befall upon MCAs.
Yes.
What is he saying that will happen to the MCAs if they go against what the declaration?
He is telling them that if they go against the oath that he is about to administer, that curse will follow them to their homes and also to their families.
Thank you. Let us proceed. Is the elder spilling some, I don't even know what to call them.
Some stuff.
You will tell us what that is. Is the elder seen spilling some stuff to the MCAs?
Yes.
What is that?
Actually, I cannot tell what the stuff that one is because I did not go near. You know, there was security there. Those who were allowed to go there were those senior people. They were the ones who were near. So I don't know whether it was honey or it was honey mixed with something else. I cannot tell.
What does Njorincheke use for that kind of oathing?
That kind of oathing, sometimes, you see, in any oathing, Njorincheke uses blood. Uses blood because an animal has to be slaughtered so that you perform an oathing. And the special thing that we have in Meru, which is undertaken by Njorincheke, is the Kidiri oathing, where an animal is killed, and there are things that I cannot say because they are said to those people who have been initiated into Njorincheke.
Thank you. Can we play video number KMV 17? KMV 17, kindly. Kindly video KMV 17.
Sasa tunataka kumuuliza mzee Kiraitu aje hapa, ndiye alikuwa kinipeni wa Meru kisiasa, sasa amestahafu. Tunataka yeye sasa atupatie yule sasa ataongoza sisi kama wa Meru. Kwa hivyo sasa tunataka umetuangalia kama governor, sasa tunataka utuletee kiongozi ambaye sasa atachukua nafasi yako kuwa kiongozi wetu wa Meru. Wewe ndio utatuonyesha ni nani.
Sasa nataka akuje akae kwa hii kiti nilikuwa napewa, ataweka hapa. Ili nontune mwana onjuri. Dawa gitije na tutetherie tumwikerie mata. Sidio? Na kwa sababu mimi nikiangalia naona yeye atakuwa gavana wa Meru. Sasa kijana, wewe si kijana kidogo, ni kijana ambaye anaweza lipa ndeni ya baba yake, anaweza kukalia kiti ya baba yake kama baba yake hayuko, lakini akiwa na baraka za baba yake, si muasi, si mpinduzi. Mbele ya wajumbe wa Meru ambayo wanatugambira kule Njiko, wako hapa wakishuhudia na chamani wao na waziri uliokaraga nyumba ya witho wa thirikari mbele yao na Arua na mbele ya Njorincheke ya Meru. Uwote mwana kaire ulitegemeo ya Meru. Wewe ni tegemeo kutoka leo. Ondobo tuina maono na tutethio tuite aibone. Thank you. Umeambiwa wewe ndio tegemeo letu na kurubanjuri bonde bakuona nandi nara mete yetu yitete yerekerete.
Thank you. You can post that video. Mr. Adrian.
Yes.
According to your assessment of that video, you first of all confirm the young gentleman that has been introduced into the podium and sat on that stool. Who is that gentleman?
That is our deputy governor or the deputy governor of Meru County.
What is he told to do, or why is he being invited in front?
We are crowning him to take the position of the governor.
So they are crowning him, installing him as the governor of Meru.
Yes.
To take over leadership.
Yes.
In that meeting, you are able to see other leaders in Meru?
Yes.
Is that the same function where the MCAs were present?
Yes.
The same day?
Yes.
Finally, Mr. Adrian, did the elders in that function who are presiding over that function had the blessing of the Njorincheke Council of Elders to conduct that function?
Actually, no. The answer is no. Because Njorincheke members got annoyed. That was on a Saturday, and on Monday we went to Uhuru. That is the headquarters of the 3 sub-counties, that is the whole Tigania. And we denounced what happened at Ncheru. And we said we will even go to cleanse that shrine, because what happened there is not what should happen in a shrine. Because a shrine is a holy place. It is a holy place. Even you cannot even kill an animal there. You cannot initiate a person into Njorincheke in that shrine. You are not allowed.
Lastly, is the Njorincheke Council of Elders opposed to Governor Kawira's leadership in any way?
No.
Has it in any way advised her removal from office?
No.
That is all for this witness, Mr. Speaker. Thank you.
Counsel for the County Assembly, your witness for cross-examination.
Right Honorable Speaker, my name is Maranya, Counsel for the County Assembly. I will take the witness through the cross-examination. Bwana Royeru.
Yes.
For how long have you been the chairman of, as you have said in your paragraph number 1, the chairman of the caucus of Njorincheke Council of Elders of the Meru community? For how long have you been?
I think it's that position.
When were you elected, in other ones?
I think 2 weeks ago.
Or 2 weeks ago? That is after that meeting or before the meeting?
After that meeting, but I am the other positions in Njorincheke.
Were you conveniently appointed for purposes of your evidence today?
No.
Will I be right to say so?
No.
You have also said that you've been holding other positions of Njorincheke.
Yes.
So, just to confirm,
Yeah.
were you elected after the impeachment motion was tabled in the County Assembly?
No, because
When were you elected? When it is
I was
when the actual
elected,
date?
I think, yeah, it's just...
You were elected after the impeachment motion was tabled in the County Assembly.
I think so.
I'll be mindful of time because I'm on time
It's okay.
Will it be true for me to say that you are elected, therefore, for purposes of your statement today, so that you come under capacity of Njorincheke's chairman?
No, because I could have come even as a mere member of Njorincheke.
Does the Njorincheke have its hierarchy? in respect to communication?
Yeah.
Does any person, can any member of Jorincheke communicate on behalf of the entire group?
Yes.
Anybody?
Anybody, because in the olden days there were no leaders of Jorincheke. There were juries or the wise men who are the leaders of Jorincheke. It is just recently when we started now having chairmans of the houses, chairmans of locations, chairmans of...
And it's your evidence that nowadays you have to speak through your officials. That's your evidence?
No.
You said in the past there wasn't.
There wasn't, and even now, there is nobody who is senior than the other one, even though we use the titles, even that title that I am using. It cannot make me the spokesman of Jorincheke.
Well noted, you are the oath. As you speak, you are the oath.
Yes.
And you said you are a member of Jorincheke.
Yes.
You have vowed to speak the truth.
Yes.
Are you conflicted in this whole scenario? Does your son-in-law work for Meru County government as a chief officer?
Yes. I have children.
I have asked, does your son-in-law...
Yes.
Could you state his name? To this person. What is his name? What is the son-in-law? What is the name of your son-in-law who works as the chief officer in the county government of Meru?
Yes, Akwalu Mugambi.
Victor Akwalu Mugambi. Could I be right to say that you are here just to protect the impeachment of the governor and by extension protect the loss of job of your son-in-law?
No. Reason being, I have to say the reason. Reason being that my son-in-law was vetted by a competent assembly, and he passed the vetting. And
that notwithstanding, Mr. Chairman.
Yes.
I put it to you that you have a conflict of interest as far as the Meru County government leadership is concerned. Will I be right to say so?
No, you are not right.
You have produced a clip allegedly played at a Jorincheke forum. Was that a formal Jorincheke forum?
Actually, it wasn't.
I am asking, was it a formal Jorincheke forum or not?
I am saying it wasn't.
It wasn't. Yes. I am contented with that. I will take that. You have said you are a veteran member of the Jorincheke.
Yes.
That's all?
Yes.
Can an oath, as you have alleged it, be conducted in a forum other than a formal Jorincheke forum?
It can. If you are misled, you can do the same, and that's why we are saying as members of Jorincheke we are going to cleanse the shrine, because it was not done at the right time.
It was not done
at the right place.
At the right place.
Yes.
Therefore, a Jorincheke oath has to be done with their formalities to be followed before you administer an oath. Is that your evidence?
Yes, it is.
You said also that there need to be one of the formalities is slaughter of an animal. That's all?
I said there is.
That's so? Is that so?
No, I am not going to accept that, because
my question is simple, Mr. Chairman.
Specific.
Please listen to my question.
Yes.
Is it a prerequisite that for you to administer an oath, you have to play some things, including, which you said you cannot even say here because they are non-members, members who are not initiated to Jorincheke?
Yes.
You said includes slaughtering an animal.
Yes.
Was it that? Or you want to return to your evidence?
No, what I am saying is, I said the Kiviri oath thing. That is not Kiviri oath thing. It is an oath thing, but therefore Kiviri.
How many oaths does Jorincheke have?
Jorincheke has 3.
Sorry?
It has 3.
It has 3.
Yes.
And the three are members required to slaughter an animal?
Not all of them.
Not all of them. Is there any that is conducted in presence of non-members?
No.
No.
Yes, unless even is done.
Now, in that meeting, I want to ask you, whether the meeting was composed of only the members of Jorincheke?
No.
No. And it's your statement that an oath can never be conducted in the presence of non-members.
It is.
It is your evidence that an oath has to be conducted in strict presence of members only.
Yes, by restricting Jorincheke elders.
Yes, and anything conducted with presence of non-members is not an oath.
It is an oath. Because the ones which were used there.
No, Speaker, he's speaking from both sides of his mouth, saying this at the same time and saying it again. It is your evidence, Mr. Chairman, that anything conducted in presence of non-members is not an oath. That's what you've said right now. It's on record.
I did not say that. Why I'm saying I did not say that.
On record. It's on record anyway.
Maybe you got me wrong.
Therefore, you mean that an Jorincheke oath can be conducted in presence of non-members?
By wrongdoers, yes.
You are qualifying your answer. I want an unqualified answer. My question is simple. Don't be evasive. You are here to tell the truth.
Yeah,
my question is, can an oath, a perfect oath properly so called, of a Jorincheke, can it be conducted in presence of members not initiated into the group, what I'm calling non-members?
I have said no, but it happened that day.
But it means if it happened, the same is not an oath.
It is.
And the conduct of the witness need to be noted, Honorable Speaker, for avoidance of that. As a member, as a seasoned member of Jorincheke, have you participated in the conducting of oaths before?
Yes.
You have conducted?
Yes.
Can an oath be taken in the absence of an accuser and the accused?
Yes, because that oath.
Or in other words, does an oath involve two parties?
Can the oath involve two parties?
Involve two parties.
Yes.
Now in that particular oath, who are the two parties involved? Would I be right to say that the two parties involved was, according to you, was the County Assembly of Meru and the County Governor of Meru? Those are the two parties involved.
No, I am not saying that.
I am asking you, the parties involved in all this scenario of impeachment are two.
Yes.
One, who does the impeachment? Confirm it's the County Assembly of Meru.
Yeah, it's the County Assembly of Meru.
Impeach who? Confirm it's the County Governor of Meru.
Yeah, the County Governor of Meru.
Was the County Governor of Meru present in the oathing ceremony?
No, she was not.
She was not present. From the video that you played,
yes,
I saw the presence of Deputy Governor. Is Deputy Governor a member of Jorincheke?
No.
He is not.
Yes.
I also saw a couple of children and ladies in that forum. That's so?
Yes.
Are they members of Jorincheke?
They are not.
Are they allowed to participate in an oathing ceremony?
No.
They are not. There is a video, there is a translation to that video that is appearing on the signs of the same, of the screen, sorry. Was that translation part of the video?
Which one, no, in particular?
The English translation.
The
English translation you read, you indicated on the video. Was it part of the video, or it was translated thereafter?
It was part.
It was part?
Yes.
The translation is in which language?
In English.
It's in English. Were the elders speaking English?
That day?
Yes, that day.
Yeah, there are those who are speaking in English.
From their voices, were they speaking in English?
They were speaking in Kimeru.
They are speaking in Kimeru.
Yes.
Therefore, that translation has been, you want to get somebody to input it. Is that so?
I'm sure you are Miriam, and you got.
I'm asking a question. That was not part of the original video.
It was translation. And correct translation.
Please be mindful of time.
Yes.
Was that translation part of the video?
It was, because those were the ones which were used. It's only that it is in a different language.
Did they speak in two languages? The statement on the video are in Meru. The translation is in English.
Yes.
Would I be right to say that that translation was done after the video was covered or was taken?
Maybe.
Maybe. I have heard the Honorable Speaker of the County Assembly speak of one Jacob Lintori, and Honorable Speaker, if we could get to that clip where the first one, where the County Assembly Speaker is making a statement. Speaking of one Lintori, however, your translation spoke of Medeka Lintori. Sorry, the Speaker spoke of Jacob Lintori as a kingpin, while your translation spoke of Medeka Lintori as a kingpin.
Yeah, I used those.
That translate verbatim. Do you have a verbatim translation of
which video are you referring to, so that we pick it up and play it for you?
The first video that was played, that was video. KM7. I'm told it's KM7 by the Council for the Governor.
KM7.
Yeah. Please read the name in capital. That is, please confirm that the name you can see is Medeka Lintori. On your translation.
Medeka Lintori, yes.
Twembunge Meru batu tukayenda sauti emwe na tutongere twi munene wetu witwa Medeka Lintori.
What did he say?
Ni untu.
What did you can push up?
Inyombe iteta kunyoro nae.
So what did the speaker say?
That they will be led
by who?
By Medeka Lintori.
And what is written on the what is the name of the kingpin, the leader?
Medeka Lintori.
And confirm that the same is not Medeka Lintori.
So we are telling
confirm those are two different names.
I cannot confirm because I know him.
This is an interpreter who was interpreting it.
I cannot confirm that I know him the way I know you.
Confirm that what is written there is Medeka Lintori and not Medeka Lintori.
It is.
It is.
Yes.
Therefore, that translation is not capturing the actual one stated by the speaker. It's different.
According to you, but
according to you and according to yourself.
According to me,
yes.
Medeka Lintori is the same as Medeka
translation. Verbatim translation. It is not a verbatim translation of what is being stated. Is it so?
Yes.
Very well. You said you were not allowed anywhere close to the gathering of Jerincheke. Is that so?
Not.
You said you were not that was your...
Not in gathering, not in Jerincheke gathering.
Yes.
You see, there was a podium where the leaders were. Wakina Medeka Lintori, if that's what you want to hear. Medeka Lintori.
You did not go closer to the... Despite you being the chairman or an official for quite a long time.
I think, if I can be right, you saw those people under uniform. And anybody who had no uniform could not reach where they were performing what they were doing.
Now, of all that conversation that we've had from the members from Honorable Kiraitu Murongi and from other members,
yes,
have you had any word that you can point out to me making reference to removal of governor or impeachment of governor? Anyway, you can refer the technical persons to it, where they have mentioned removal of governor or they have mentioned impeachment of governor.
They have not mentioned.
They have not mentioned. I will take that. I will take that.
Don't be quick to take, because I should also add what I want.
You answered my question. Answer successfully. Now, what was the purpose of that function?
The purpose.
Yes. What was it meant?
Actually, it was announced through the media.
What was the purpose of that function? Leave alone the announcement.
I am coming to the point.
No, mindful of time. We are here on a time constraint.
The witness,
Yes, please.
please answer the question.
Sorry, Speaker. Yeah.
Proceed, Council.
Very well, Mr. Speaker. And thank you. What was the purpose of that meeting?
The purpose was to plant trees.
The purpose was to plant trees.
Yes.
And it was not a formal meeting of Jurincheke. Can you transact a Jurincheke meeting in a tree planting forum?
It happened that day.
It happened that day.
Yes.
Ideally, does it should
No,
it happen?
it should not.
It should happen.
Yes.
You said you were there briefly. How brief were you? Yeah?
Maybe, I think, an hour and 1.5 hours or 2 hours.
1.5 or 2
I cannot be
hours.
specific.
You can be specific.
Yes.
How long did the meeting take?
It took long because
How long did it take?
very many hours because
I don't like how many hours. They took a whole day, it took 2 days,
No, it took-
how long did it take? That's what I want to
it
take.
took about 7 hours.
Around 7 hours. Therefore, you only attended just a third
Yes, I attended that.
of that meeting.
Yes, but I followed everything because it was live.
Or you followed because it was live.
Yes.
That means much of what you are saying or what you are insinuating, you were not presently there when it occurred.
What is not much?
You were not there. You left
Because I have
after
said
1.5 hours or 2.5
Yes.
hours, and it took over 7 hours.
Yes.
You are not there. You have spoken of, you have produced a clip where the former governor of Meru, Right Mrongi, says that you will be our governor. Is that so? You will be our,
Yeah.
he actually says in Swahili, wewe ni tegemeo.
When
That's it.
Tegemeo,
Wewe
we
ni
are
tegemeo.
seeing you becoming the governor of Meru.
Did he say when you will become the governor of Meru? Did he say whether it's now or in the future?
He did not.
He did not.
Yeah.
There is a statement that wewe ni tegemeo, which you have translated loosely to mean you are our leader. According to you, is that translation correct or incorrect?
It is correct.
What is a leader in Kiswahili?
Kiongozi.
Kiongozi.
Yeah.
And it's not tegemeo. What is tegemeo in Swahili?
Tegemeo ni Kiswahili.
Yes.
It is tegemeo.
No, sorry, what is tegemeo in English? Sorry. In English.
Huh?
What is tegemeo in English?
Tegemeo in English.
Yes.
Tegemeo in English is that
Is it being reliable?
or we depend or we
Is
can
being
depend
depended on
Yeah, depend
or
on.
being reliable?
Yes.
Confirm therefore, according to your interpretation of that translation,
Yeah.
that tegemeo does not mean a leader. Tegemeo does not mean leader in English.
But according to what we
I am asking a question. Please confirm, according to your just added translation, that the word tegemeo in Kiswahili does not mean leader in English.
Actually, it doesn't.
It doesn't.
Yes.
Please now confirm that that was a wrong interpretation of the translation. Is that so? Being mindful of time again,
Yeah.
somewhere in that video, you have spoken of sour milk. The very last, the second video that was played, Council,
Come again?
17? KM 17, video number 17.
Yes.
There's a reference to milk. To milk, sour milk, what you call to a sour milk.
Yes.
If the clip can be played for the interest of the honorable senators. Yes. There's an interpretation. The clip kindly, if the same can be so that I yield some minutes to my colleague.
Leonto.
Wipe.
Inyang'ombe iteta kunyoru jite nae.
The last
Meru etambere.
That's 17.
Ana vetu baratu kuthomithia bakarabwega irazima
To answer the honorable speaker.
Githira yari MCA be yabo ndekaire. Bure kirwa njana ya kuruba njuri ncheke.
There's a reference to milk.
Githira chapter yetu. Haraka MCA je ni puinde. Kambo ya kanono kwa kindo watokea ndo mata ame inyeta wana ba bateke kwa ba no no ndirete kane goye nkawa okeya byandwa tole akoroba Meru okeya kwethwa ya owe okethirwa wachoga rutere watoka kuthaimano tukawategerumi.
In other words, for avoidance of wasting time, there was reference to milk, which was interpreted to be sour milk. Is there a difference between milk and sour milk?
Yes, there is.
In the clip, did they refer to as sour milk or they referred to milk?
I have not seen that one unless if it is played again.
Anyway, now I want to, among my parting shot, when did the conversation of impeachment of governor begin? When did that conversation begin?
It was after...
When did it begin?
It began,
yes,
after the function that was...
Very well, that function was on 14th of October.
Which function?
That function was on 14th of October.
Then what is your question?
I am asking, confirm that that function was on 14th of October.
Yes, it was.
Confirm that the conversation of impeachment began way in August or September.
No.
When was the motion? Do you know when the motion was tabled in the County Assembly?
No.
You can't tell?
I can't tell. I can't tell.
You can't tell when the motion was tabled?
Yes.
Wrong. Have you read the motion itself?
Me?
Have you read the motion of impeachment against the governor?
No.
You have not read.
Yeah.
And I want to put to you that one of the grounds of impeachment includes misappropriation of public funds, usurpation of county powers of the statutory bodies. What does your evidence today answer to any of those charges that the governor has been charged to have committed?
No.
It doesn't address to those questions.
Yeah, because my affidavit is different from that one.
And it does not address the question of...
I think, Council, I think that is to the senators to decide.
Very well, very well. I'm well guided, Honorable Speaker. You have stated that during Cheke elders, they are responsible for shaping the leadership of Meru.
Yes.
Is that so?
Yes.
And they have indeed shaped all the leadership of Meru. The election of leaders, they have informed, they have advised. They have shaped it. Is that so?
Actually, that one has not happened to this case that we have now.
Not the case. I am asking, in the past, they have shaped the leadership of Meru.
Yes, but
They have influenced the leadership of Meru.
not influencing.
They have shaped it,
Yes.
including that of the impeached governor. Including that, the leadership, the election of the governor who is being impeached.
No.
So,
No. The reason why I'm saying no
yes.
is because there's no time that, or there is no time that we have sat down as in Cheke, either to advise the governor and our deputy.
Honorable Speaker,
anything.
for the sake of time, I will yield a few minutes to my colleague, Mr. Morioki, to conclude.
Now, Council, cross-examine on different areas. Because
Yes.
the notice to the other witness,
Yes, Mr. Speaker.
you actually cross-examine on areas that your colleague had covered. So if an area has been covered, just don't go back there.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Honour Adrian.
Yes.
You indicated while standing there
Yes.
that when an oath is administered, things are said which you cannot even speak in this Senate chamber. Is that correct?
I did not say that. What I said there are things which are used which I cannot say in this chamber.
Exactly. And in that video that you have seen, can you point us to any of those things in the video?
Which ones?
The videos that have been played,
Yes.
can you point us to any of those things that you have referred to?
No.
Thank you.
Only the ones.
Thank you. Bwana Adrian, you will agree with me that the word used there, musietio, means to swear, right?
Yes.
And the word, the proper Kimeru word for oath is muma, right?
Koshetia, the Muma, they are the same. They are synonyms.
Bwana Adrian, you said,
Council, you know, other than the senator for Meru, I think Mofire, those are the only ones who understand Kimeru. If you start exchanging with a witness on Meru words, you know, you're basically leaving the Senate behind.
Mr. Speaker, I'm well guided.
Please.
Bwana Adrian, are you a registered voter?
Yes, I am.
Did you vote in the last election?
Yes, I voted.
To the best of your knowledge, is a governor installed by the Council of Elders or is a governor voted in by the voters?
The governor is voted in by the voters.
So your testimony that the Council of Elders installed a governor is just hearsay and information that cannot be relied on.
That's why I'm here to say that was wrong.
Thank you. When you look at your video, that you have played, what is the title of the video that is provided by the that you have provided by your council? Does it say tree planting?
Tree planting.
Thank you. Where did you say that event took place?
Chill.
And you will agree with me that that place where the event took place is the main shrine of the Njorincheke Council of Elders.
Yes, it is.
It is in fact the headquarter.
Yes.
And you will agree with me that ordinarily or rather that you said yourself that an animal cannot be killed at the shrine.
Yes.
And it was also your testimony that oaths are administered when animals are killed, or animals have to be killed for an oath to be administered.
I cited one oath, that is Kawira in Meru.
You have testified that no elder, even the chairman, speaks on behalf of the council, right? No elder speaks on behalf of Njorincheke. That is what you said.
I said, you can speak as a leader. And then I said, in those days, there were no leaders. There were juries or the wise men who are the leaders of Njorincheke.
You said while standing there that even someone with a position like chairman
Yes.
does not speak on behalf of Njorincheke. That is what you said.
I think you got me wrong.
Now, Council, I'm getting a bit uncomfortable. I wish you could cross-examine on areas that your colleague has not cross-examined on, because otherwise now you are basically you're starting as if your colleague hasn't done any work, because all those questions that you're asking are exactly what your colleague has asked, and answers have been provided.
Thank you, Mr.
Speak on
Speaker.
areas that have not been covered by your colleague so that we make we make progress.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Well guided. And Mr. Speaker, I'd like to request that the first video be played so that we point out some inconsistencies between the translations and the words that are spoken.
Na ntukwena arua akwenda kuga twe mbunge Meru batu tukaenda sauti imwe na tutongere twi munene wetu witwa mthi kontrole nturi. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Ni untu inya ng'ombe iteta kunyoruji itenaye kwa kenda Meru eta.
Did you hear that speaker ask a question? You had a question?
Yes.
Can you see any question on those translations?
The question mark is not there, but the statement is there.
Can you see any question there? That is the question I have asked.
That's why I'm saying it is only the question mark which is not there, but the statement is there.
The speaker speaks or talks about Meru progressing or Meru going ahead. Is that correct?
Yeah, and the cows being tamed to.
Is that appearing anywhere on those captions?
Well, you see, I think it appeared on the first one, if I'm not wrong.
Can we proceed with the video, please?
Kenda Meru eta mbere ana vetu bara tukuthomithia bakara bwega irazima Meru egite atia igwatanire ngithira yari MCA be yabo ndekaire ure kirwa njana ya korwa njuri ncheke tuindiria chapter yetu haraka MCA je ni puinde
Pause.
Tambo ya kandono kama kimbeo watokea antola mata kala ya muno.
Pause the video.
Baba tana alo.
Mr. Witness, does the speaker say, or does the speaker ask for some people to come so that a hand of blessing may be laid on them?
Yes.
Does that appear anywhere in the translations?
Which one? No. The one now.
The translation that you have provided.
That is not the translation.
Thank you. That is not the translation. Thank you.
I'm saying that is not the translation which you are asking. Unless if the video is replayed.
Mr. Adrian Aruyaro.
Yes.
The story that is being told by the speaker who is currently holding the mic right now, is it part of the Kimeru folklore? Or the general collection of the Kimeru culture and stories and what have you?
It is.
Thank
but
you.
It is referring,
Thank you.
It is referring to somebody.
Thank you. Mr. Speaker, or rather, witness, you will agree with me that Article 11 of our Constitution recognizes culture as the foundation of our nation.
Yeah.
You will agree with me that there is no single illegal activity that has been shown in those videos.
No, because the shooting took place.
Thank you. You will therefore agree with me that trying to paint the words of those speakers as anything other than what they were, a blessing and a culture of folklore being told, is an attempt to disparage the culture of the Meru people.
No, because I have not done that.
Mr. Speaker, that is all from me. I discharge the witness.
Thank you. Now, honorable senators, we have 5 minutes to seek any clarifications or questions.
Apologies, Mr. Speaker.
Oh, re-examination.
Yes.
Re-examination.
Thank you. Thank you. I'll take less than 4 minutes in re-exam. You have been told that several of those translations are inaccurate.
Yes.
Were you relying on the translations, or you are relying on your own understanding of the Kimeru language?
I was relying on my own understanding of the Meru language.
Did you correctly translate what was being said?
Yes.
You have also been told that that was a tree planting ceremony.
Yes.
Is that your testimony?
Actually, it was not, because in that clip, we have not seen anywhere where we planted trees.
Thank you very much. You have also been told that that could not have been an oathing ceremony because, number one, all elders were not present, that we had also non-members of Njori in that ceremony. Did you witness an oath being administered?
Yes.
Lastly, did you witness the deputy governor being installed as the governor of Meru?
Yes.
Did the elders in that clip have the blessing of the wider Njorincheke to administer the oath?
They don't, because Njorincheke does not crown a governor. A governor is voted. If Njorincheke has that powers, we could not have an electoral commission.
Honorable witness,
Yes, please.
answer the question as asked by your counsel.
Yes.
Did they have blessings of
No.
Njurichek?
We could not have blessings
Yes.
of Njorincheke. That is all for this witness, Mr. Speaker, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, honorable senators. We have 5 minutes to ask questions or clarifications. The Honorable Sharanke.
Mine is, Mr. Speaker, to the witness. Mr. Witness, you have told us that the Meru County Assembly was competent when they vetted your son-in-law who happens to be the chief officer.
Yes.
Is it competent now that it carried out the impeachment proceedings? Number two, in that meeting, was the word impeachment of a governor used? And number three, when were you appointed as the official of the Njorincheke? And finally, Mr. Speaker, do you have an authority to speak on behalf of the Njorincheke? And in that meeting, whether the cabinet secretary in charge of forestry and environment was present in that meeting? I thank you, Mr. Speaker. Sir.
Proceed to respond to that question.
Yeah, may start with the first word, where I talked about the competence of the county assembly. If the county assembly, I said it vetted my son-in-law, and he passed the vetting. About impeachment, I think these are two different things. Impeachment, there are rules and regulations about the impeachment, and also vetting. They are not the same, they are rules. So you cannot compare the vetting of my son-in-law to the impeachment of the governor. You have asked me about when I was elected, not unpicked, elected. I said this about 2 weeks ago, but I had other positions. I am the organizing secretary of my house, which is known by the name Ruadene Njorincheke House. So I have been a leader even before being given the position of a chairman of 3 sub-counties. The other question, please, Honorable Senator, can you come again? Because I did not
Was the CS in charge of forest and environment present in that meeting, in that tree planting meeting?
Yes, she was there. And what surprised us is a function being attended by a senior person like the CS for Environment turned to be political, and it was a tree planting function.
Honorable Kavindu.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Speaker. My question is to the witness. What does it exactly mean when the Jurinjeke group sits somebody on a seat and announces him? Does that mean that they have removed the current governor of Meru and sat another governor on the seat of Meru? What does it mean, and what impact does it have?
What it means, Jurinjeke is powerful in our community, and anything that Jurinjeke says is taken seriously. But Jurinjeke has no mandate whatsoever to do that. Even though it happened on that day, it is not the stand of Jurinjeke. Actually, because even if you do that, you cannot remove the incubating governor from our seat. It's only that you make people think that that thing will happen.
Now, honorable senators, we need to move to the next witness. You can stand down there. The counsel for the governor, kindly call your third witness.
Mr. Speaker, sir, our next witness is Dickson Munene. The witness shall be led by Ms. Breda Kimathi. Thank you.
So would you wish to take an oath or affirm?
I'll take an oath.
You take an oath. In that case, you read this text. What's your faith?
I'm a Christian.
Christian. You hold the Bible on your right hand. Take the oath. The speaker will call you to the oath.
Okay.
Proceed to take the oath.
I, Kenyatta Dickson Munene, do solemnly swear that the evidence that I shall give before the Senate in respect of the matters before the Senate shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God.
Mr. Speaker, sir, my colleague Ms. Kimathi will take on to the witness for about 10 minutes to address a certain aspect of the claim, and then I will continue in the exam in chief. We expect to take around an hour.
You had 4 hours. You had 4 hours. Now you've done 2. You remain with 2 hours. So if this witness takes 2, the other witness will take the other hour.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. For record purpose, my name is Brida Kimathi. Mr. Kenyatta, kindly introduce yourself.
Okay, my name is Dickson Munene Kenyatta. I'm the CCM Legal Affairs, Public Service Management and Administration at the County Government of Meru.
Do you confirm that you swore an affidavit in support of the response to the governor?
Yes, I confirm.
And is this the affidavit on page 46 of the response of the governor?
Yes, it is.
Do you confirm that the signature at page 72 is your signature?
I confirm.
Mr. Kenyatta, have you had the opportunity to read the motion?
Yes, I have.
Could you kindly read for us count number 1A? Count number 1, claim A.
Okay, the count number 1 is misappropriation and misuse of county resources. Under that, the governor, it's alleged that the governor has grossly violated those provisions of the law by, in the following way: A, the embezzlement of county funds through the governor's sisters, in brackets, Rose Kinya Gwantai and Miriam Gwantai, brother, in bracket, Kenneth Gwantai Murangiri, brother-in-law, in bracket, Inefat Kinya, and the nephew to the governor's husband, Edwin Mutuma Murangiri, all of whom are from now on collectively referred to as the governor's relatives.
It was claimed yesterday that 78 million shillings have been, or rather has been misappropriated by the named people in that claim. Is that true?
That was the allegation, but that is not true.
It was also alleged that it was claimed that this 78 million has been met by an account of 2 million shillings. Is that true?
Again, that was the allegation, but the position is that the charge and the particulars of this charge, this count, was directed towards particular individuals. That is Rose Kinya Gwantai, Miriam Gwantai, Kenneth Gwantai Murangiri, Nefat Kenya, and Edwin Mutuma Murangiri. And in the process, we sought to get information on as it appears in the record of the IFMIS for these particular individuals, the payments that were made that would have been attributed to these particular individuals.
Is this the claim? Is the claim that you're referring to based on the IFMIS that they have presented?
Yes, it is based on the IFMIS record that appears on page 17 to 29 of their documents.
Is there any allegation that has been made for failure to account for the 78 million that was alluded to yesterday?
There is no such an allegation in this particular account. There is no actually an allegation of the amount that the government is saying to have failed to account.
In your understanding, Mr. Kenyatta, the payment that you've just explained, that I alluded to in the IFMIS extract, are these payments made subject to a specific budget or budgeted allocation?
Yes, the payments were made pursuant to the budget of county government of Meru, budget of 2022-2023, and the vote end of the office of the governor.
And what is the nature of that budget item?
It's basically a recurrent expenditure. And the office of the governor does not have a budget for development. It is recurrent expenditure.
And you confirm that there is no allegation against the governor for failure to account for this amount?
There is no such an allegation.
Now, an issue was raised around the entries in the said IFMIS extract supplied by the county assembly. And the issue raised described prepayments. Is there any complaint in the motion that you read about the prepayments?
There is no such a complaint on prepayment in the motion.
And in any event, what do you understand generally on the term prepayment as presented in the IFMIS extract?
Well, my understanding on the term prepayment as used is that these are funds or money that was paid before a certain activity would happen. For instance, you're supposed to travel, you get paid in arrangement to that travel. There's supposed to be an event that's supposed to be organized. There is payment in preparation of that event. Those are prepayments.
And what happens to this prepayment after they've been paid? Is it like, is there an accountability for the same?
They are supposed to be accounted by the person that to whom the money is being deposited in the account.
So you confirm that prepayment is actually an accepted practice, so to say?
Yes, it is. And in fact, if you look at that IFMIS extract from page 17 to 29, I would like to take you through it, give an example on the same. It is. Some of the prepayments that appears in the first, on page 17, you realize that there are a number of entries on 1st July 2022.
Mr. Speaker, sir, that is page 17 of the volume 2 of the County Assembly's documents. Proceed.
Yes, on 1st July 2022, there are payments whose item description is prepayment, 9 of them. I would like to confirm that those were payments that were actually made in the previous regime. That is the regime before the regime of Governor Kiraito, the former governor, Meru County.
In any case, is there any charge that the governor is facing for failure to account for these prepayments?
There is no such a charge.
Kindly proceed to count 1B. If you could read for us count 1B.
Count 1B is the withdrawal of county funds under the guise of payment for various supplies by the governor's relatives, yet that is the governor's relatives, yet they are ineligible to tender for or supply any goods or services to the county government.
What would you say is the basis for this charge? Or what is the charge based on?
Okay, the charge still is based on the complaint that was alluded to, that appears in the volume.
Is this the complaint on page 1 of volume 2?
Yes, page 1 of volume 2 to page 29. It's the complaint of one Buranira Salesio Mutuma.
In this charge, it has been alleged that the governor's relatives supplied the county government, or rather funds were misappropriated through the governor's relatives, where they supplied the county government with supplies. What is the nature of those supplies? Or rather, are you aware of any supplies that were made?
Okay, I'm not aware of any supplies that were made by the alleged governor's relatives. But from the complaint, from the phase of the complaint, you can see the item description called hospital supplies.
Yes, can you take you to page 6 of the volume 2?
Yes, I'm there.
Specifically, item number, the voucher number is 65735.
Yes. Yes, it reads hospital supplies and others. And
you confirm that the mover of the motion alluded to the fact that the supply of this specific voucher was for hospital supplies?
Yes, that was what was alluded by the mover of the motion.